I generated 200 leads. 200 leads in a week for my webinar. And I was very, very happy because I was like, wow, I'm going to make money now that I generated 200 leads. And 200 people are going to attend my live webinar, and I'm going to sell them my product, and I'm going to make a huge amount of money. But guess what? More than 90% of the people that registered for the webinar didn't attend the class, which led me to making 0 sales out of 200 leads. So if you're also having that same problem, you generate leads, you generate tons of leads, but nobody attends your webinar, then this video is for you. In this video, I'm going to share with you the mistakes I was making that is making people not to attend my webinar, and that is making people, for those that stay to the end of the webinar, not to buy my product. And at the end of the day, I will share with you the right thing that I started doing that at least increased my conversion rate by 15%. Now, what do I mean by increasing my conversion rate? It means that for every 10 persons that buys my product, I will make about 3 sales. Meaning, if 100 people attend my webinar, I'm going to make about 30 sales. That is very, very increase in conversion rate. So stay with me to the end of this video while I share with you this stuff. So the first thing I want to mention is that oh, I didn't introduce myself. By the way, is this the first time seeing my video? My name is Emmanuel. I'm a college dropout who started selling and sales, who started sales or marketing. So in this video, I just share with you my journey, my lessons, and my challenges and how I overcome them. So please, if you love what I'm doing in this YouTube channel, don't forget to subscribe, because that's the only way you can support me. Subscribe and comment. So let's get into the main video. So the first thing I'm going to share with you was the mistakes I was doing that was leading to low conversion in my webinars. The first mistake I was doing was, one, the time I visit. Now here's the thing you have to understand, that the time you fix your webinar matters a lot. If you're an affiliate marketer, we have done for you materials that will help you get faster results in your business. Example, if you're struggling to generate leads, we have done for you script that will help you get your first 10 customers without creating any content online. If you're struggling to turn your followers into audience, we have done for you lead magnet that will help you turn your followers into loyal audience that will buy whatever you sell. If you're struggling to convert your leads into paying customers, people say no to your offer, or they get back to you, or they don't have money, or your product is a scam, we have a done for you script that will help you increase your conversion rate. Be it you are hosting a WhatsApp webinar or you are selling one-on-one, this script will help you increase your conversion rate and help show you how to persuade people to buy your product. If you're also struggling to handle such objection, we have write out all the normal objection that prospect normally comes up with. So what we do is that we write out all the objection and the answer you have to give them whenever they give you this objection. So whenever they give you this objection, you just go to that script, copy it and paste it to them, and lots more of script. So if you want to get these materials, click the link in the description of this video and get access to these materials before the price increases. I was fixing my webinar during 12 p.m. 12 p.m. noon, 1 p.m. noon. But here's the thing that I didn't realize. This time, most people will be at their job, at the workplace. Most people will be very, very busy. Some people will be at school. Some people will be at hospitals. Some people will be at many places. So that was the mistake I was doing. The first mistake was I was fixing the wrong time for my webinar. So if you are considering starting or hosting webinar, or one of the mistakes you might possibly be making is that you are fixing the wrong time. So 1 p.m. is not good, 2 p.m. is not good, 3 p.m. is not good. At least you still fix your webinar during at least from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. By this time, people have come back from workplace, people have come back from schools, people have come back from many places that they went to, and then this is the time that they are relaxing. They want to listen to you and listen to what you have to say. So the first mistake was time. I wasn't putting my webinar at the right time. The second mistake was the day I was putting it. Now, the day you put your webinar matters a lot. If you put your webinar during Tuesday, Wednesdays, people are a little bit busy, you understand. But when you put it during Saturdays and Sunday, this time people are not always busy. So you can host your class, because sometimes a student even reach out to me that is one of the reasons she didn't attend my webinar is that she's a 9-to-5 worker. So imagine she will come back by 6 p.m. She will be very, very tired. So she won't even have the time to attend my webinar. That was when I discovered that it's not only this lady might be a 9-to-5 workers, there might also be a 9-to-5 workers in my group, and they might not speak up. So when I fix my webinars during Monday to Friday, they will come back from work, they'll be very, very tired, and they will not want to attend the webinar. So the perfect day to fix your webinar is between Wednesday and Sunday. At least this is what have worked best for me. Now the second one was energy. See, let me tell you guys, energy. Your energy matters a lot in sales. You know that sales is transfer of belief. So tell me, if your energy is very, very low, how do you transfer low energy to someone that you want to sell products? So the one is that my energy is very, very low. You understand? My energy is very, very low. That was another mistake I was doing. Then another mistake I was doing is that I didn't tell them the main reason to attend. So whenever you want to host a webinar, you should always tell people this is the main reason you should attend this webinar. This you just keep on remembering them, hammering it on their ear. This is the main reason you should attend this webinar. This is the main reason you should attend this webinar. So that any of them that is feeling reluctant, you know that okay, if you want to lose belly, this is the main reason. Give them, keep on keeping that high energy. Tell them if you want to make 1,000 naira in a month, you must attend this webinar. If see, let me tell you something. You must always be hammering it on their ear. You think that the first time you make an announcement about your webinar, they heard about it. They didn't heard about it. That was the time I did survey and I asked my audience, how many of you know that I'm hosting webinars on Thursday? More than 60% of them say that they didn't hear about my webinar. So that is why you should be emphasizing on it almost every day, almost every hour, telling them that, hey, I have a webinar, this is the main reason you should attend. But if you just say it once or say it twice and keep quiet, people will also keep quiet. So these are the wrong things that I was doing. Now, in the end of this video, I'm going to share with you the one thing that if you get it right, even if you get other ones wrong, you must surely make sale. You understand? So let me read the summary. The wrong thing that I was doing: 1, I was fixing it the right time around the wrong time. 2, I was fixing it the wrong day. 3, I was having low energy. 4, I don't tell them the main reason to attend. So what is the right thing that I started doing? Number 1, like I said before, high energy. Like there was a time, even if I'm having a very low energy, I will be, jumping up and down, as I will be doing everything to keep myself at a very high energy. Now here's the thing, I have noticed something, that there was time I hosted webinar, 20 people already attended that webinar, and I closed 6 sales. Why? Because I have a very high energy. And there was time I hosted webinar, I was having 40 people on board, but I closed 0 sales. Why? Because my energy was very low. Instead, if I was even thinking of quitting the webinar and tell them that maybe the network is very, very bad. High energy is very, very important when you are hosting webinar. Then another thing is pain. Now let me tell you something. When you want to host a webinar, keep on reminding your students or keep on reminding your audience, hey if you want to generate leads, so you must attend this webinar. Hey if you want to struggle, if you are struggling to generate leads, if you are struggling to convert leads, if you are struggling to keep on reminding them about your pain. Keep on reminding them about their pain. So this is what I was doing on a daily basis. I will remind them, if you are struggling to generate leads, you must attend this webinar. If you are struggling to generate leads, you must attend this webinar. So I was reminding them on a daily basis, treat them the main pain that they are having, that we make them to attend that webinar. So that was the second thing I was doing right. The third one is I was reminding them about the promises. I tell them, hey, if you are struggling to generate leads or if you are struggling to convert more leads, I want to increase your conversion rates by 40%. You must attend this webinar. So I was reminding them this on a daily basis. Reminding them the pain they're having. I reminded them the promises, the thing that they will gain for the results of attending my webinar. You get the point now. Then another thing is that I tell them something that this is the one that made people to stay to the end of my webinar. Now here's the point. When you are hosting a webinar, tell people that anyone that stays with you to the end of the webinar, you have a gift for them, and make it to be a mysterious gift. Like people like, imagine now I tell you, hey, guess what is people are very, very curious when something are mysterious. So whenever I want to host a webinar, I will keep this mysterious gift and tell them, hey, if you stay with me to the end of this webinar, I'm going to give you this mysterious gift that I don't give to anyone else. Now, this one will help people to attend the webinar and will also help people to stay to the end of the webinar. You get the point now. Now, another thing, when you are giving away this the gift, I told them that, hey, I've been working on this gift for the past 6 months, and it's not like I don't give away freaky stuff. Anything I give you is something that is valuable. So this gift, I have also been working on it for the past 6 months. So I tell them that I put a lot of work in this gift, so that they will value it more. You understand? Because when you tell the people the work that you have been doing to give them something, they will value it more. Imagine now, okay, let me say I want to give you a gift. You are living in Lagos, and I told you, hey, I flew all the way from Imo State to Lagos to give you this gift. You will value it more, you understand, than someone that just crossed the street and give you the gift. So when you tell the people the hard work you have put in stuff to give them the gift you are giving them, they will appreciate it more. So that is the one. So another one is I asked permission to close the sale. Now here's the thing, whenever I was in a webinar, I'm always afraid to make offer. I think they will say no. But before I close the offer, I ask they are the one that gave me the permission to close the offer or to sell them their product. Now what do I normally do? I will tell them something like, how many of you are excited about what you have learned today? All of them will say yes, 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 yes. And we have this psychology that when people keep saying yes, yes, they will normally say yes to your offer. And we say like, how many of you are a little bit excited about what you have discovered today? Guys, please, there is a lot of flies here. Just pardon me. they will say yes, I'm a little bit excited, and I will say something like, I will tell them why it's impossible for 90 minutes webinar to change their life. And I will say something like, even if I spend full day together with you instead of 90 minutes, it will be almost impossible for me to give you all I have for you today. So will you spend me the 10 minutes of your time sharing with you a special offer that I made for people that want to continue with me? Most of them will say yes. Now they have given me the permission to sell them my product, and that is when I will go ahead and make the offer. So I told you that I will tell you something that you need, the one thing that if you get it right, you will surely close more sales in webinar. And what is it? Is to generate more leads. Whenever you generate more leads on a daily basis, you surely close more sales on your webinar. So what's the summary of this video? So let's go over to the wrong thing I was doing. Number 1, I was fixing my webinar the wrong time. 2, I was fixing it the wrong day. 3rd, I was having a low energy. 4th, I didn't tell them the main reason to attend my webinar. So what did I start doing right that increased my conversion in my webinar? First, I increased my energy, which is very, very right. Second, I increased their pain points, that if you are struggling with this, you must attend my webinar. Then third, I increased the promises that they are going to get as the result of attending my webinar. Fourth, I tend to give them a mysterious gift for anyone that attend the webinar. And last one, I ask for permission before closing the sale. Now, if you are hosting a webinar, there is 2 most important things you must get right if you want to close more sales. Number 1, how do you get people to join the webinar? And number 2, how do you get people to stay to the end of the webinar? So how do you get people to join to the end of the webinar? You get them to join the webinar by increasing your energy, and you get them to stay to the end of the webinar by the mysterious gift, because everyone wants to see the mysterious gift you want to give them, so they will want to stay to the end. So if you want people to attend their webinar, always keep a very high energy. And if you want them to stay to the end of the webinar, always give them a mysterious gift that will allow them to stay to the end of the webinar. Alright guys, see you on the next video. So if you want to learn how to sell anything to anyone, watch this video here. So don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you enjoyed this video. See you on the next video guys.